This interview's finished. This interview's finished.
Tell him what it means.
Just answer.
What does it mean? Oh yeah. Alright, Angel came to me in my dream and said, name your band this.
Get up, get up, get up, get down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get down.
Pretty cool actually, yeah, considering it was our first single, so it was like we didn't know how it was gonna be perceived and stuff because we put out stuff before. It was slightly like lower production or whatever, but I've quite enjoyed it. Slowly racking up, like.
We've definitely invested a lot of time into like the sort of build up before the release, getting a sponsored promo video out on Facebook and that.
If we just released it and didn't really tell anyone until we put it out, then it probably wouldn't have done as well.
Yeah, we don't have the same level of hype around.
Yeah, we got
people
like
ready to listen.
a lot of people who knew the band were just like listening to it, so we're quite grateful for everyone who just keeps playing it. Like,
it's been great.
Yeah, thanks. I think the rhythm he did before was fine.
What was the rhythm you did before?
It was expected because Get Up was such a success for a debut. It was hard to live up to that.
Very hard to top. It's the thing is like the genre of Get Up is so much more commercial, almost like more mainstream. So like we wanted to do something that people weren't gonna really expect anyway. So we were kind of set up for the fact that it wasn't gonna do as well. But I mean, it wasn't gonna stop us from recording it. I don't think. We definitely wanted to make a point of sort of breaking away from the sort of style like Get Up was.
Like for future reference, it's there for people to know that it's not just the Get Up style of playing, right? There's more to the band.
We're not just an indie band.
There's the alternative rock side as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It was stressful, I won't lie, because it kind of lined up nicely with the start of third year uni. I just spent like most days like cutting through between studying and practicing like all the songs, getting up to speed in time for the gigs. But there have been a couple of nice gigs, to be fair. So
I'd been drumming with him for a long time, not drumming with him, but playing with him, and so did Bryn. So it's like we've only had one drummer, you know. But so it takes time, like everything does, you know. When there's a lineup change, you know, it's not just one member that changes; everything changes. So, but yeah, it takes time in that. But I think we've nailed it. I'd say
it definitely wasn't a jump into the unknown because we've seen like below at gigs like throughout, like even like since I like joined, like towards the end of last year.
I suppose me and Kieran even played together before, so that just made it everything that made it easier.
Yeah, in our last band, so it was like definitely someone that we already knew we could get along with, and you know, on like pretty friendly terms with all of us before he joined. So then it was just a matter of getting this to set up to scratch, and with every practice with him, like you notice like vast improvements every time. It was a hard graft. I mean, like, you know, about 13 songs you have to learn, get up to speed. You know, comparing it to a drummer that's been like having the songs since the beginning of the band, it's quite a tough feat.
Yeah. And now we're working on some new stuff already.
In the studio.
It was great. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you had a great time.
The joke is he wasn't there.
Oh,
he wasn't in the band yet.
it was cool. It was ace. It was everything I hoped it'd be.
We had a good time in the sun.
It was great to see that we played well.
No, it was really cool. Because it's not just like a little festival as well. It's like a big festival, so it's to say you played it. It's pretty cool. But
it's pretty much Scotland's biggest festival after tea.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, Transmere.
Rest in peace.
Bit camping.
yeah, but I know we were pretty excited. I don't know. I think we got a decent crowd as well for being in Inverness as well. But hopefully we can come back a bit stronger rather than.
We know what to expect. Hopefully come back a bit more prepared. just sort of picking up on like the general professionalism amongst all the bands, and it's like the sort of like their live setup.
And like how bands are on stage, I think is a lot like we've definitely matured in the way that we present ourselves on stage and even off stage as well.
Yeah, because when it comes to playing your music live, it's much more than just the music. It's about like the whole like show as a collective, and then when we're seeing the bands that we're supporting, they've got their acts down like pretty down to a T.
It needs to be like more of an act at this point rather than just playing a gig to your pals in a room, you know.
Yeah, you got to put on a show for people that are coming to see you.
And of course, it's always good to chat with them, like as musicians, and sort of share tips on how they get the sound they do, what gear they use. Do you know what I mean?
like you're gonna come to a gig and you're gonna be speaking to other bands at soundcheck, and you're gonna pick up stuff that you'd probably never expect to learn that day.
And it's just another way of exposure, isn't it? Because a lot of the ones that do play, although they are fairly established, like there might be a name that wouldn't have come to us or we wouldn't have bothered listening to had we not been supporting them.
That's
But
it.
then, like I found some of my favourite bands that way by supporting them.
That's it. Yeah, like you like. It's pretty cool to support bands that you're already a fan of as well. That's pretty mad to me.
Yeah, especially Vistas, because like I've known the Vistas for like a good while, and it's like being able to support them. That's pretty cool. Being able to chat to them and everything. I mean, you could just cut the slide out in the second read.
The slide at the start is really cool. Maybe it works better if you're doing the semitone slide rather than the
1, 2, 3. Biffy.
Nickelback.
I knew you were going to say something.
Biffy Clyro.
You don't want to be too obvious. I mean, like, I suppose a lot of people want to say Arctic Monkeys and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, Biffy. Me and Bryn have always said that Biffy were the band that kind of made us want to be in a band more than any other band. It kind of brought him and I together.
We'd also like to support Yonica.
Yonica would be mad.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, big fan of Yonica. Like,
Son Mabella.
It lines up genre wise, and I love their drummer. Arctic Monkeys would be class. Other big ones, just like the dream ones, like Queens of the Stone Age, Muse. But again, we don't really line up that well genre wise in most of my favourite bands. I suppose going a little smaller, like in British, with the Amazons, would actually be a really nice band to support.
That would
Really
be pretty,
like that.
yeah, like Circle Waves.
Yeah, that whole like 10 of bands, Circle Waves, Amazons, like
the Little Kicks.
yeah,
Yeah.
they come in the same group as those
Pretty
two.
nice, yeah. Putting out the single, probably. Putting out the first single and it getting such a good reaction, I think is probably the highlight for me. Because it's kind of gone from just like 4 lads just playing in a room to like actually people listening and wanting to hear more. So that's always cool. Bit of pressure.
For me, it's honestly just like as a whole, everything just sort of ramping up, because like this year we really sort of stepped up our game of deciding of like what we wanted to do. Like first of all with the single, like recording it at the start of the year, having it come out in May. And then after that, like definitely on the local level, like people like recognising us, getting more established, and like picking up like some really good live shows.
Yeah, we played a few, like we played it in Perth and like in Inverness and stuff, so like we'll definitely look at getting other gigs out with Aberdeen, hopefully soon, rather than just being in Aberdeen, but
Yeah,
we've done that a couple of times, so that's pretty cool.
we're
What about you, Bryn? What's your highlight be?
My highlight of the year. Don't remember any of this. To be honest.
He's not lying.
Okay.
What about you, Bilal?
Joining this band.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's been great because I'm really good friends with Kira, obviously, since the start of the year, and I'm mates with both of you too.
Alright.
And like, it's just been great seeing you guys like get, like he's saying, just taking the game up, getting a great single out, getting to play at a couple of festivals,
Yeah.
and then the fact that I got the chance to join in on it was, yeah, definitely a highlight because I'd been out of gigging for a while and was really getting FOMO.
It works. Yeah. It kind of adds a wee bit of a bounce. Yeah, which is cool. Cool.
We've got a single coming out, before the end of this year, and we're got nothing lined up until like gig wise until December, where we're playing with Retro Video Club at Tunnels in Aberdeen.
Buzzing.
It should be a very nice way to round off the year.
Yeah, so we got a single, and then we got into the new year, hopefully another single. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where we go from there?
Mm-hmm.
But that lines up nicely with like what we're saying about getting to support bands we really like and discovering bands that we really like by supporting them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Retro Video Club kind of fits that definition for all of us.
But we're definitely having like a big part of like our plans are just cracking on with like new song ideas, just to sort of get some new stuff, inject some new life into the set.
And then we're releasing a double-sided album next year sometime, probably.
Around about March, I think.
Probably February.
Yeah. Late January.
No.
Make it triple.
New Year's
That's
Day
some acoustic
present.
tracks.
This interview is fucked.
Well, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna eat some turkey. We're gonna eat some stuffing.
And have a bit of
We're gonna
gravy.
take. And then we're gonna go put some presents.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be back. See you next year.